John McClane. Argyle picked him up from the plane and took him down the
Alright, today we're going to be talking about the movies Taken and Die Hard. In the movies Taken and Die Hard, there are quite a few similarities that we caught, and some of those are, in both movies, Taken and Die Hard, there are both European terrorists involved in each, and different manners. Some acting more as like robbers, and in the other movie, acting more as like capturing and human trafficking. In the movies, each family is separated in the beginning. In the Die Hard, the husband is away from his kids and wife, and in Taken, the husband is divorced and doesn't really see his daughter. And also, each of the main guys in the movie have a military background at some point, either working with the government, the military, or cops, or so forth. In each movie, someone important is taken or either held hostage at some point in the movie that determines outcomes. Cops interfere in both movies, and that affects how the main characters act and go about their business within the movie. Each character are bad dudes. They get the job done. They're good at what they do. Each of them works solo. They don't rely on other people's help. They work their own business. They are very intelligent in what they do. They see the next move. They don't just act then, they act before and make moves after. And in the beginning of Taken, it is filmed in California, and Die Hard is in California, so each movie takes place in California at some point. And in each ending of the movie, each father in Die Hard and in Taken gets their wife and kids back, or kid, and the family becomes closer like they were before the movie ever was made. And we rated the movies out of 5 on our IBM production scales. Die Hard we came with about a 3.5, and Taken we had about a 4.5. Each pretty good movies. Taken just was a really good movie, great actors, all that kinds of stuff.
I'll be doing Die Hard. We had the entertainment, educational, artistic, and literary devices used in the movie. For the entertainment, it was having the one like bad American dude versus a group of European terrorists. The movie was mixed with a lot of fighting and a lot of blood. The educational, it was trust in your abilities. You don't always have to depend on someone else. You don't need someone else's help all the time. A lot of times you can get things done by yourself. The artistic, it kept the movie in one building, so they weren't moving from set to set. But they kept changing the pathways he would take throughout the hotel, so he wasn't doing the same thing over and over for an hour and a half. It was a lot of different pathways he would take. The theme of the movie was never give up on the ones you love. Nothing comes in between like your drive to save someone you love. He keeps fighting no matter what happens, no matter what he goes through, he's always fighting. At the end of the movie, the wife changes her last name back to McClane. Originally in the movie, she changes it once she moves away from him. For the artistic, he has good music throughout the movie. For the intense moments, they always had something to keep the people that are watching involved in the movie. It was a good job on the way the movie was filmed. Actors did a great job. Explosions were realistic for when it was filmed. They had a budget of $28 million. I feel like they saved a lot of money on having it in one location instead of going from set to set to set. This was the cheapest Die Hard movie in the series. And I just think overall they did a good job on filming the movie.
Alright, I'm going to be talking about the movie Taken now. For the entertainment values, the father once again goes to save his, well, in this case his daughter, but in the last case it was his wife. But in this case he traveled across the world to find his daughter in Europe after he let her go over there with a friend. The educational, using precaution when dealing with your family. Like I said, he didn't want her to go over there, but she said that she wanted to go and she begged him and he gave in and let her go, but ultimately he was right and he shouldn't have let her go. In the artistic value, they used a lot of different sets and they really used Paris as like how it should be used. They used boats, actors, lots of actors, buildings, cars, like everything. Where in Die Hard they just used one building. The literary, nothing can stop the love of a father. Like that's what kind of drove him throughout the whole thing, is it was his daughter, and that's why he went and saved her. And then the budget, they had $45 million, where Die Hard had like 28. So they had a lot more money, but I think they well spent it by using all the different buildings, props, and better actors in different locations.
Alright, to finish up our reviews on the movies Die Hard and Taken, we have a few symbolisms that represent each other in the same movies. For the shoes in Die Hard, he has no shoes on because he's in the bathroom, but they played that along to show that he is a tough guy, tough mentality, not afraid, stuff like that. And then he's wearing a white tank top, which later on turns into a brown tank top because the white one rips, so then he ends up finding a brown tank top. And the hairy chest, the rough dude, you know, combat, kind of like the Rambo looking type guy. And
Another one we had was the European terrorist. They represented like money-hungry people, like they were wealthy. They had the wealthy attire, they had the wealthy cigarettes. Nudity, it grabbed the attention of males, of like the younger teens and young men.
And then I had the Japanese man that owned the company. That kind of like, the company was like the pride and joy of California, so you could tell it was a really important company to the state and everything because it was like a big building. And then I had the teddy bear that he left in the limo. That shows like the love of his family, and like he was fighting because they had his wife hostage in the hotel room. And now we're gonna show some for Taken. Going into the bedroom after his daughter being taken, he has like the flashbacks. That shows like his intelligence and training that he's been through in his military background. And then the passport case, when he went to record her call, he had like a big case with passports and all the equipment that he needed, and it helped him find her in the end.
When he's driving, he knows that a man is following him. That goes to show that he knows the intentions of people. He knows how to read someone and what their next move's gonna be. And another one is when he's at his friend's house in Paris, the cop, and he takes the bullets out of his gun before he can use it on him. And that shows he's one step ahead, always in every situation. He knows what's gonna happen out of each situation.
alright, to finish up Taken, to go along with the cop that he is friends with in Paris shows that he has sources all over the world that he knows and can help him or hurt him in any situation that he might occur. And the walkie-talkies, he is talking to his friend on the phone, and his friend is trying to get him to send home because he's making a mess in Paris. So he thinks Liam Neeson's talking on the phone, and he is actually talking on a walkie-talkie, and the walkie-talkie is talking to the phone, and he's about 200 yards away up on another story, and they track the phone, they show up, he's not there, and he's watching because he knew exactly what was gonna happen. So it just, again, he knows what it's gonna take for him to find his daughter and the steps he's gonna have to use to be one step ahead of everybody.